tearing out pieces of me to replace the broken pieces of you. Tearing out.
Hello, wealthy family, and welcome to today's Mindset Monday. Thank you so much for coming and sharing some time with me today. It looks like my head is cut off, so hopefully I'm gonna sit back and hopefully my head's not cut off in the actual video. But today we are going to talk about laws and mandates and strong recommendations, okay? And why you shouldn't allow yourself to get caught up in certain verbiage. Now, the people that govern this world, that govern your country, your state, your city, your county, your parish, providence, all of that, they understand the way people's minds work. They understand the universal law and language that governs everyone, okay? And that's why when they do certain things, they do it around certain dates. They place certain buildings or things of importance. Loki says hi. On certain coordinates, okay? They write certain words in a certain language to trigger you, okay? Now, we all know the English language, right? American English is derived of many other languages, and it's just comprised of a bunch of different spells, okay? So when things come out saying you are mandated to do such, right, that is making you feel like it's mandatory, right? The play on words. It's mandatory that you do XYZ. They're like, oh, with the authority and power given to me, I mandate this thing. But a mandate is not a law. Hey, stop. No. Bye-bye. You got to go. Let me finish. I love you too. Go. Bye-bye. Or stay. Sit. Good boy. Good boy. Yes. Thank you for the paw. I'm sorry, y'all. All right. You know I don't edit. So, but when they say certain things like the power vested in me to do XYZ, that is just to make you feel like you have no choice but to relinquish, but to go along with what it is that they're saying. But you always have a choice. You always have an option. You do not have to go along with what it is that they're telling you. But they make you feel that way out of fear of repercussions. So when they say we mandate you to do XYZ, and you're like, mandatory, crap, I have to do this. I have to relinquish my power and my own free will and thinking. I have to do this so that this doesn't happen to me, right? You associate it with a punishment. You now are submitting, okay, and willingly giving away your power, and that's what they need in order to continue to control you. They cannot throw you in jail. They can maybe slap you with a fine, but you can fight that. There's been many people who will fight that. And all they can do is make your life uncomfortable and a little uneasy, depending on how dependent you are to their governorship. Okay? So know that the only laws that are set in place firmly that will always come back and bite you no matter what it is that you're doing, okay? It can either give you a love bite or it can be a bite in the ass, okay? Are the 12 universal laws. And I think I might do a series on that. We'll see, okay? So with that being said, do not allow yourself to go against your own self-confidence, your own self-awareness, your own self-governship to recreants to these man-made mandates or strong recommendations, or we really would like you to do XYZ. There's been many times where I've walked into the store without my mask and they've said, hey, we'd like you to wear a mask. And I say, hey, is it the law to wear a mask? No. Okay. It's just a recommendation. You can't stop me then. There's nothing you can do to stop me. Asking to see papers or proof of status is also against the law. Now, I'm not saying call static, okay? Because I've been out of town, away from home, out of state, and there's been certain places I've gone to, and they say, without proof of, without proof of that jab, you cannot come into our place of business. You can't eat inside. You have to be outside. And I'm like, okay, well, can I go to the bathroom? Yes. And I can go inside and use their bathroom. Pregnant women, you got to go every minute, right? But they let us go inside and go use the bathroom. Let me go inside and use the bathroom, but I can't sit and eat inside. Even though when I get inside, I'm going to have to pull my mask down to eat. Kind of ridiculous, right? But I can sit outside and eat the food without showing proof. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not doing that, okay? So I will quickly turn around and leave. I don't have to patronize your business and keep it pushing. I'm not going to cause any static, but I also know I don't have to spend my money with you, especially if it was something that I was just kind of doing to do, right? I have many options. We all need to remember that we have many options. We are not confined to just one or two things. You're not confined to what it is that you just see. You have many options. So don't feel that just because the language is strong and stern, that you now have to go along with it. You don't. Now, if something is the law, by all means follow it, because you don't want to have a label slapped on you. However, if the law seems to go against your own principles and scruples, I wouldn't do it either. Okay? If they made a law right now, you know what? I'm not even going to use that example. I was going to say if they made a law with bestiality, I'll be breaking it. I'll be like, no, I'm not doing that. Alright, they're like, if you want to buy property, you have to, I don't know, something weird with animals. I wouldn't do that. Do you understand what I'm saying? I don't know why that example came up, but something like that, right? One of those weird off the wall laws, okay? Like these trans laws with these adult grown behind people going into bathrooms where little children are. I don't agree with that. And if I see something like that happening with my child, I'm going to make sure I'm there on scene to protect my child. You understand? Some of these things that they pass into law is because they understand. They understand the inner workings. Remember what I said in the beginning? They study etymology of words. They study astrology. They study geography. Okay? They study where there are certain stargates and coordinates and things that's happening. They study these things. And then they erect statues and put laws in place in order to use it. And then we're all here just being submissive to their power and feeding their foolishness when you don't have to. So know the difference. Start asking questions. It's okay to question things. Question everything. Question everything. Always. Forever. Question everything. There's no law against questioning things. Yet. But if you remain silent, who knows what can happen. Okay, wealthy family. That's all that I have for you today. Hope you all were able to read between the lines and get the butter that I was putting down. Okay? You do not have to submit. Alright? Stand firm. Hold your own. Know what you can and cannot do. Know what they can and cannot ask you. Know what they can and cannot make you do. You are a free and sovereign being. And that is how you were born to be. Okay? Alright. I love you all. And until we connect again, stay alert, stay aware, and live in love. Peace.